The next question is to transpose I equals V over R for, and we have two parts. Part one is to make V the subject in one instant, and the next instant is to make R the subject. Now, there are several ways in which we can actually make V and R the subject, but we're going to stick to the balanced method in this example video. So we have I equals V over R. Now, in order for us to make V the subject, we will need to look at how R is connected to V. And R is connected to V by division. So to remove R, which is in the denominator, as a divisor, we'll multiply both sides by R. Now what this does, it allows us to cancel R on the right-hand side. So we're left with simply V. Now R into R is 1, so we have V times 1 is V. 1 times 1 is 1, so V over 1 is simply V. And on the left-hand side, R times I is Ri, or in alphabetical order, we could say IR. So V is equal to IR. Now, in order for us to make R the subject, let's rewrite the given formula or equation, and we want to make R the subject. Now, to make R the subject, we can decide to get rid of the R first from the right hand side, and so we'll have it on the left hand side. Remember, when we transpose to make V the subject, we end up with what? That V is equal to IR. So notice that to find V, we can simply transpose the R to the left hand side, and from division it becomes multiplication. So we have I times R. That's the transposing method. Next, what I'm going to do is to isolate the R, because we want to make R the subject as requested. Now, I is connected to R by multiplication. So to isolate R, we remove I by division. And we do that to both sides. So I goes into itself once, and so we have R equals V over I. Swapping sides, R is equal to V over I. Now, there's another way we could actually do this. We could say I equals V over R. We could put the I over 1, and there's something called cross multiplication once we have two fractions equal. And so we can multiply I by R and then multiply V by 1. So we call this cross multiplication, having an equal sign between two fractions. And so I multiplies R to give us IR, and V times 1 will give us V. Now this allows us to go right ahead and find R. In other words, make R the subject. So I'll divide both sides by I to cancel out I from this left and right hand side. And so I'll have R equals V over I. Swapping sides, again, we have the solution.